I love that line, someone in the bushes.
Yes.
The old camouflage.
The subterfuge in the Championship. Stevie, any sympathy with Frank Lampard and his plight?
I can't honestly sit here and argue that, working on your shape and whoever's going to play and all that matters. But does it matter that much? And I think the most important thing Frank said there was a cultural thing. Clearly Bielsa, wherever else he's been, it's accepted that it's a little bit of skullduggery, but that's okay, because everybody probably does it. The culture in the UK is not that way at all. You have a certain amount of respect for your opponents and your opposition coach. So culturally, it's not acceptable in the UK. Clearly, where he comes from, they really don't care.
Is it a cultural thing?
Well, I can tell you that we do care. It does go on. And so managers and team representatives go to a lot of measures and through a whole lot of loopholes to make sure that it doesn't happen. And I can remember in preparation for Copa America in 2011 in Argentina, by the way, where there were supposed to be people in the bushes watching Venezuela train because apparently we were that big of a threat. And so it does happen. And I don't think it's accepted. I don't think because it happens, I don't think that makes it right. And it's something that coaches have gone a long way to try to minimize in South America, but everybody wants to have an edge. Everybody wants to do something extra. What I find incredibly entertaining from Marcelo Bielsa is for him to say, well, we've been doing it since the World Cup for Argentina, qualifiers for Argentina. And, oh, by the way, yeah, my bad, because I didn't ask for permission. Right. Well, you're going to ask for permission to spy? That's not spying. Marcelo, come on now.
I mean, listen, Frank is right in what he's saying technically. I mean, it would go against the morals of what coaches and what people should do. But I can't get overly angry about this. Look, scouts from Leeds United have been watching Derby for a while, right? Looking at the team shape, the players, the tactics, the substitutions. And yes, Frank can work on something a little bit different. And maybe when he names his team, he's got a different personnel. And when the game starts, within a minute, he's got a different shape. But these guys that have coached and stood on the sidelines with their coaches next to them quickly work out if a team's moved from a back three to a back four or a diamond or playing a number 10. These things are all worked out quite quickly. So as Stevie said, the difference it's going to make is negligible. And the other thing I should point out is skullduggery goes on all the time. And Frank Lampard's been involved. And he was involved at Chelsea. And I was telling Stevie earlier this. He was involved at Chelsea, if we remember, when Jose Mourinho
in the laundry basket
was banned from the ground in a big Champions League night and allegedly came in a laundry basket to give a half-time team talk. Yeah. Now tell me it doesn't go on. Please.
Stewart, what's your take on the whole situation? Big news this in England.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great job for Stevie Nicol, that man in the bush overseeing somebody else train. I think that would be a good job for him. But I'm with Craig. You can see Derby County play 3 or 4 days ago. You're going to send scouts there. You're going to watch exactly what they're trying to do. He's not going to change his tactics that much between that game and this game. There might be 1 or 2 things he might change. But if you're confident about what you're putting out there as a team and what you're doing tactically, you shouldn't have to worry too much about what the opposition know. Every time we do a commentary, and Craig will tell you, Stevie will tell you, Ali will tell you, we almost know the team of the 2 teams, what the formation they're going to play, what teams it's going to be, because we get information from people, and that goes all around the country in England as well. So I don't think there's too much for Frank Lampard to worry about.
I have to tell you, I did have a bit of skullduggery myself.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Here he comes.
At a certain ground away from home when I was banned, I was sending messages. I will not tell you
Seattle,
to who or how, but I was sending messages.
Now, didn't your assistant get also thrown out of the game?
Upstairs in Seattle, I remember it well.
Yeah, 30 minutes in, he ended up sitting there.
Mariner was with you too.
So how come you could work your phone then, but you can't work your phone now?
Well, needs more.
Technology has moved on.
Technology
has really moved on.